another episode of the Reset Button, this one being episode 49. Now, Marvel has the Spider-Verse, we're entering the Nintendoverse. It's happening right here. We're going to talk all sorts of stuff Nintendo because those motherfuckers have lost their goddamn minds in the best way. The best of ways. So,
they can't give us a day off, ever.
So it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited to talk about it. I'm also excited to maybe wag my finger a little bit at the Switch 2 compared to the original Switch, but it's going to be a really, really good episode here. For anybody's wanting to put a timestamp on it, this is March 26th, and we got the whole gang here. We got Liz, we got Johnny.
What's up?
We got
Woo.
Kirby. Oh wait, that's me.
Get a Kirby hat.
Got my Kirby hat. See, I would wear my Mario hat that everybody knows, but it's downstairs.
Is the little one wearing it? Is the little one wearing it?
She likes it. Like when we go out and do stuff, like we went to a consignment sale last week, like get her some different toys and stuff. She likes it when I wear the hat. Yeah, I'll put it on and be like, who's on Dad's hat? She'll be like, Mario.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
We got her so many cool things.
Her birthday's coming up.
It is, and like I said, it's Mario.
We have like almost birthdays. It's so exciting. Just a couple days off.
Themed birthday. Maybe somebody, when we were going to a consignment sale for the kid, found something for himself. They were selling a giant Kirby plush for $7. How could I turn that away?
You don't. So that's why you're going to show it off right now, right?
It's downstairs because I want her to play with it.
Oh, that's being a good dad.
So she's got a giant Kirby plush that she can hug and jump on. Have fun with. And we found her the Golden Book series. Do you guys know what that is?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the little gold books. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So we found a Mario one for $1.50.
Yay!
That's not bad.
Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. I didn't know they had Mario one.
Yeah, they got a Mario one.
The company tends to keep going there. There's like a lot more recent stuff. Obviously, like,
they're current.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really look at because I don't have kids yet. But like my sister, like when my nephews were born, she was like kind of looking for those like crazy. Every once in a while, I kind of see them kind of do like an upturn. It's like people are looking for them, so the pricing goes up, and then people stop to care, and they go down. And kind of wish that would happen with video games right now.
I know, right?
Can I just tell you a quick aside, real quick?
Sure.
So,
Of course.
one of my local retro enthusiast stores around here just got a lot of Atari 2600 games, and they have a game. It's called Hero. It's by Activision, and probably one of like the better games you can play on the Atari 2600 because there's actually like stages and levels and like other than trying to get a high score, you're just trying to progress into it.
Mm-hmm.
And the price on it was like $120. I said, what? It's an Atari 2600 game. Why is it so much? And I'm checking price charting, and apparently this has been a thing. Like, it's steadily gotten higher and higher and higher pricing. Like, okay, like I obviously like Atari 2600 is completely off my mind. I don't think we have it, and I have no means of getting it because like I can fit the entire Atari 2600 catalog on a 3.5-inch floppy. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And well, we have a 7800, but like trying to get like logistically working on modern TVs is just a nightmare. So I don't even bother touching that. But plus two, like if I really, really, really want to play it, it's on that Retro Classics app on Game Pass, and I can just like stream it from there.
Well, yeah,
Did you not get the Atari 50th anniversary collection?
Well, also
I do, but I don't think Activision games are on there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No,
I'm
they
just
probably
being
weren't.
funny when I say that, but yeah, you have a point.
But
You know what? You're making me second guess myself. Now you're gonna make me check. Hang on.
I don't know. Let's check it. I don't know. I only recently got it, so I haven't delved into it.
wait,
but I was
is
like,
that a Nintendo
oh.
Switch 2? Wow.
Yeah, enough. We're talking about the Switch today, right? We're talking about Nintendo in general, right?
Also,
On the
can you guys
record.
carry on the conversation? I'm on call. My phone is ringing.
Oh.
oh, that's fine.
Fair enough.
That's
Fair enough.
So on the record, Johnny, I have been playing the Switch 2,
Okay.
playing the Animal Crossing upgrade. I play almost a little bit every day. So I'm not playing Switch 2 games. I'm just playing my comfort game.
Well, it is a Switch 2. It is Switch 2 now. It's a Switch 2 edition, so technically it counts.
I did buy the Switch 2 edition so I can impart another copy of Animal Crossing
There
off
you
to
go.
someone I know. So
And that's what
gotta
I'm kind of
spread
wrestling with
this,
right
right?
now is the Switch 2 edition of Mario Wonder just came out, but
I
the
saw.
upgrade pack is $30. $30.
So you might as well just buy the physical. But wait, that's a whole conversation tonight.
Yeah, that's something.
Not spoil the subjects.
We're gonna wait for.
I feel like we have like three big Nintendo points tonight.
There are three. There are three for sure, and I don't want to get too far into it until he gets back. But I am gonna check.
No, good.
Let me just search game library.
So what have you been playing on your Switch 2, Johnny? Tell me more.
The Switch 2 actually has kind of taken a back seat for a little bit. I'm in the midst of
okay, how
my
far are you in Final Fantasy?
I'm in the Final Fantasy. So I've played pixel remasters of 1 through 4.
Cool.
Took a break, played Stranger Paradise. Which I found like really interesting for it being a Soulsborne game in Final Fantasy. That's kind of interesting.
That's cool.
Tom Berry still scare the shit out of me, even more so now that it's a Souls-like, because they can one-shot you.
Little guys.
But they can one-shot you.
I know, that's the point. Whatever, the 9,000 needles.
I am no. I'm talking about Chef's Knife.
Oh, not Tom Berry.
Yeah. Tom Berry. Yeah. No. Calculus are in there.
Not the Cactuar.
Yeah. They do hit you with 1,000 needles. Not that bad. But I'm talking about Tom Berries. They just come up and just like, boop, and you're dead.
No, they just stab you with that little knife, that little butcher knife.
Yeah. Boop,
they're so cute though. You know, it's like a dream cosplay. Is doing the YRP mascot costumes with the Moogle and like all that. Would be really cute.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about like
for that costume.
They're in their like little like pajama onesies. The whole crew.
They're like bobblehead, like looks like you're going to a baseball game and see a guy come out, you know, like the mascot. Yeah.
So I'm just skimming through the Atari collection. Yeah, there's no Activision stuff on there. I kind of figured that much. Activision kind of keeps to their own. They don't post anything like that.
That's okay.
So, yeah.
That's okay.
But yeah, like I said, it's on there's a Retro Classics app on Game Pass that you can stream those types of games on. And they're throwing more stuff on there. There's like a bunch of like other like Active Blizzard games, so like Blackthorn, Lost Vikings are on there.
Yeah. I can't remember if I mentioned the last time that I'm in the middle of playing Dispatch, so I'm playing like a chapter every week or two.
Okay.
That's been a joy because I like my story, choose your own adventure type games, Telltale, Quantic Dream, Supermassive adjacent storytelling games. I think I'm over halfway now at this point, but it's been kind of slow.
I have not touched honestly, other than playing like a little bit of Indigo Prophecy when it first came out, I don't think I've ever touched a David Cage game like fully.
They're so goofy.
I have not touched the Trazy. Yeah, I have not touched any of the Sadness games, as they say.
No, they're so fun, and also Detroit is amazing. Oh my god, I love Detroit.
I have seen through our game Days for Good. Huggable Lux, one of our hosts, she went through a playthrough of it, and like I think like unfortunately she got the main android killed. Actually, there was two androids that got killed.
There's three.
Whoever the detective was.
My little Connor.
Yes, Connor.
My little Connor.
It wasn't like an accident. He basically just kind of gave himself up and got reprogrammed or booted down, I guess.
And
then
baby.
The one that takes the girl away from the home. I think she got like shot in the head as they were escaping Detroit.
Yeah, Kara can be hard to get like the really good ending. Yeah.
So
and then Marcus the Revolutionary.
I come back to a Detroit Become Human conversation.
We were just talking about like what we've been playing. She says that she's been playing Dispatch, and she loves her
story
adventure
games.
based, like choose your own adventure stuff. So like Telltale, Quantic Dream, and I was just saying that other than like the first little bit of Indigo Prophecy, I don't think I've touched a Quantic Dream or Indigo
They're
or
so fun, and they're
David
not
Cage
even
games.
that long. Like these games, if you take your time, they're maybe like 6 to 8 hours if you go slow.
Yeah,
They're worth doing at least like 1 or 2 playthroughs. It's very fun. But
I am
Connor,
still.
though, oh, I'm obsessed with Connor. I can't even. I have an Android and a body pillow of Connor. I'm obsessed,
That's pretty cool.
I'm
and I have
shocked
stickers and
that
keychains of Connor. Oh,
I am shocked that we have
Anyway.
not seen any new info about Quantic Dreams' Star Wars game, Star Wars Eclipse. Because people say that that's still a thing, but like it's been like 5 years out, and I haven't heard anything. Because I don't know if you've seen the montage of people reacting to just the logo, so they're getting really hyped. It's like, oh, is this a Star Wars game? Oh wow, is it before the Old Republic? What is this? Oh my god, Star Wars Eclipse, yay! And then Quantic Dream, oh, like a collective, like, fuck. Like the scene in Ted 2 where it was the next Superman is Jonah Hill. Fuck.
I liked Detroit Become Human from everything I played of it, but
Detroit is like the best one out of all of his games.
Yep.
Detroit's really good.
I would say the
ending
worst
I
of
got,
them.
Just the ending I got, I was instantly like, okay, fuck all of this.
Yeah. I think though the worst out of them all has to be Beyond Two Souls, just because there's really no consequences to your actions. Like you could like basically like just like not even make any choices, and you'll just you'll go on through like barely anything there.
Like I can't.
At least with stuff like Heavy Rain and Indigo Prophecy, there's consequences.
I can't remember the guy's name in it, but the guy who like starts and he's the head of the revolution and everything. I can't remember his name. It's been a long time since
Marcus.
But there was the scene where like a whole bunch of them are getting shot and everything's going to hell in a handbasket. They're being surrounded. And basically, Artemis, are you fucking okay back there?
Little guy.
Oh my god, cat. Anyway, so like they're surrounded, guns are drawn on them, and then he starts singing. And everybody's like, oh yeah. Oh, they're people just like us. They can sing. What are we thinking? And then that was just the end, and everybody was happy. I put the controller down. I just kind of flopped it over on the couch. And was just like, you know what? Fuck this. And I have not touched it since.
You made him such a pacifist. That's,
he sang his
not a
way
fighter.
into peace. Martin Luther King couldn't even do that.
Yeah, I love David Cage's like. I like his like perspective on reality with how these games work out.
I think I was watching like some clips of Super Best Friends playing it before they broke up, and I think there was one point where it's like, okay, you gotta spray paint some stuff on there, and one of them was "I Have a Dream," and Wooly is just like, I'm doing it. Fuck you. Love it.
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
That's why everybody needs to check out this podcast, because it's the best podcast ever. We have too much fun.
Yeah.
All right, back to task. Where were we?
We were
three major
about ready
things.
to talk because I pulled the Switch 2 out. I'm skimming through the Atari. By the way, Hero is not on there. Like I said, it's Atari. It's Activision adjacent, now owned by Microsoft. Probably never.
Oh, I got a sidebar again, really quick, because you were saying how hard it would be to get like an Atari on a modern TV, and you didn't want to mess with it. Didn't you know about the new one that has an HDMI output?
Oh yeah, I know about that. I was just like I have a 7800, like
Fuck
legit
all
still
that.
works.
Just use that thing.
I don't really want to feel like, but $120 to play Atari games I don't really give a crap about just for 5 minutes. No.
Yeah, I've got that one that I showed you downstairs, and it was a nice gift, but it's collected a lot of dust over the past couple of years. That silly thing. But yes,
I will tell you when I was saying that the funny thing you brought that up, because I've been going down this rabbit hole that might cost me a fortune in the future, but I've been seeing a lot of TikTokers that have been doing this thing with collecting figures, and like 2 or 3 of them I found were like, hey, I'm gonna make a collection of all the Smash Brothers characters. I'm gonna get like the best figures possible, and this guy's like ordering stuff from Japan, and so I was like searching on Amazon. I'm like, oh, how much is the figure for this? And then I typed in Pac-Man and a Pac-Man figure, action figure, and then it gave me the Atari 2600 Plus, but it's a Pac-Man version. So it's like it's painted yellow, the joystick's yellow, and it comes with a copy of Pac-Man. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's Atari 2600 Pac-Man. So
it is.
But I didn't they make like there's a homebrew version of Pac-Man that's on Atari 2600 that's actually like good.
I don't have an answer to that, but I would tell you it's the only way it could be good.
Yeah.
Because
wife comes in, she wants to show us on visual view here. We do have an Games flashback old.
Yeah, that's
Atari 2600.
That's the more visually accurate version. Mine is like the RGB fucking modern bullshit version.
Yeah. Oh, Hero's on this. I can just play Hero on this. There you go.
Oh. See?
Yeah. If I want to play it with authentic controls, there you go.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's just it's a joystick and a button. You don't really need to do anything up.
Don't need that shit.
Nah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Back on track.
Yeah, back on track. We're here for with Nintendo.
Back on track.
Yeah.
We have 3 subjects.
What do you want to talk about first?
Oh, I think we have to hit the really big one first, don't we? Like, I think everybody would be so upset with us.
They're all kind of big.
If we don't hit the biggest one. The fucking nuke they dropped today. It was so huge. Before we jump into it, it's so huge that when I showed the image to Dana, and then she saw the date and was like, "Oh, that's funny." It's like, no. Okay. Got all the bag. We're talking about the Mario movie. Fucking Fox McCloud is gonna be in the Mario.
I was just say the monkey. What about the monkey?
Yes, the monkey is gonna be there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He could be
Yoshi's Island 2 monkey.
Yeah.
I'm a little more excited about the monkey, to be real, than Fox McCloud. Because like, who thinks about this monkey? Nobody thinks about the monkey. Okay.
Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's in. Fox McCloud's
So
in.
bravo. What a throwback.
It's a new version of Smash, now including Monkey. Not Diddy Kong, Monkey.
Does the monkey show up in Smash ever? I have no clue. Or is like even as like a trophy? I wonder.
I think so.
You imagine, I don't have one around here, but you imagine the select screen. Mario! Samus! Monkey! It just random as monkey.
Yes. That would be perfect. It was funny because I showed her the image because I was excited, and she saw April 1st and was like, "Oh, that's funny." Like, no, it's the real date. She thought it was
That's
fake.
Thursday, I think.
I honestly thought it was like a joke at first too. I thought it was AI, honestly. Like, but then I saw like the official accounts were tweeting it. And I'm like, oh shit, this is real.
I checked to make sure it was the official account, and then I even double went in there to make sure that like somebody wasn't pulling some bullshit to just get banned in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So I was all over checking to make sure, and as soon as I realized it was real, I felt so bad because I was one of the people going, "Oh, you're so stupid if you think that silhouette is Fox McCloud. You idiots.
Yeah.
You really think that?" Well, look at me now. Not only super excited, but I got some crow to eat.
I think a lot of people are too. I've seen a lot of posts that people started reposting saying like, "Oh, if Fox McCloud's in the next Mario movie, I'll eat my hat or I'll cut my dick off or something."
Whoa.
But like, what I mean, it just makes sense literally in the galaxy to have Fox. So whether we have like something greater it's great to confirm that aside from Donkey Kong, which is like the most like closely linked Mario thing in terms of like other series,
Yeah.
It's great to know that they have other parts of the universe considered, and it's the most appropriate thing for the space. So why would we not? And then they have like all these universes and dimensions, so we're gonna have other Illumination Nintendo movies for sure. Like it's got to be real.
I can throw this out there too. Like in terms of little Easter eggs that have occurred throughout like various Mario and Nintendo titles, Star Fox is showing up everywhere. Like there was a Star Fox figurine that was in Super Mario RPG near the end of the game.
Star Fox Adventures, bring her back.
Mm-hmm.
There was
Bring her back.
Stunt Race FX. The fucking R-Wing flies by in that. Like Fox McCloud and his gang, they get around. So yeah, it makes perfect sense in my mind that he just jumps from universe to universe.
Hidden in the code of Ocarina of Time is an R-Wing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you could trigger it with. I think it's in like the main forest. Like you could trigger it, but you can't really do anything with it. I think you can like Z target it and it'll just shoot at you, or it won't cause any damage. But little Easter egg there. But again, you can only get that through like Game Shark or Action Replay.
I've got a really stupid fan theory. Here's my stupid fan theory to piss everyone off.
We better get Wolf. Oh my god, you guys! If we don't have Wolf, hold on, I'm gonna cry.
Wolf.
He's so cute.
He's out to kill everyone, but he's so cute.
Bro, the bad boy energy.
He definitely has that. Is it the eye patch?
I mean, it's the scar. Okay, your theory.
My stupid theory that's gonna piss everybody off, since he's like hopping around from place to place, and like nobody knows what what time everything is happening. Like Mario and the Mushroom Kingdom, Stunt Race FX, who knows when that's happening? Zelda, specifically Ocarina of Time, who really knows when that's happening? It's pretty clear to me that Fox McCloud is a Time Lord. He's a Time Lord.
Well, then the theory that like he ascends time and also becomes a human, and then he joins the F-Zero circuit.
That's correct, because there was.
Or is that his dad?
Who is he in F-Zero? I'm not familiar enough.
That was his dad, James McCloud.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, you could then say, okay, we know that James McCloud has to be his dad because that was the name of his dad in the series. So Star Fox is his son, or Fox McCloud is his son. Therefore, he should be able to do the same thing, right? So we have these dimension-jumping Time Lord foxes that can turn into humans sometimes. It makes perfect sense, people.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense if you don't think about it too hard.
I've got it.
And that's what I've been getting. So another theory I've been seeing going around is that because we got Donkey Kong in the first movie and it was a quick redesign, and that kind of bled into Mario Kart World and then Donkey Kong Bonanza with the new look. You were saying that like there's enough subtleties in this Fox McCloud model that we could be getting a new Star Fox game soon.
Probably.
I hope for new. I'm just hoping that like they eventually get Star Fox Zero off of Wii U hell and give us like good controls instead of having to rely on a.
I would like Zero or a new game, and then I'm gonna say something extremely controversial because the problems that with Zero, when we kept hearing like internally and some interviews and whatnot, it seemed to be one specific problem with the game. Might shock some people, but sometimes call a spade a spade. Miyamoto was the problem. He was the problem.
Why is that? Tell me more.
He wanted them to gimmick the game. Like, it had to do, like, gimmicky bullshit with the gamepad. And that created, like, it was horrific.
A rift.
It just didn't work right. If you could just kind of use the gamepad as like a secondary screen if you wanted to, just like all the other games, instead of flying and seeing like your ship on the screen and your cockpit for shooting on the pad, which God no. You would have had a better game, but no. They wanted specifically for it to be that way, and that's what fucked it up. I don't believe for 2 seconds that Platinum thought this was a good idea.
Oh God, no! They were just given the game and like, here, go, fix it.
Yeah,
same thing.
It's work,
funny
please.
how like Platinum seems to be the fix-it company, because remember with Konami and Metal Gear Rising, they couldn't figure out how to make this game fun, and still stealthy or whatever. So they're just like, here, platinum, take it. It's just like, all right, we're gonna make it Bayonetta, but you have to push forward into the direction you're parrying, and there you go. And it worked. It's Rising Revengeance is a great game, a great character action game. And then with Star Fox Zero, it's just like, okay, make this work on the pad. It's like, okay, maybe you could aim with it, I guess. Nintendo was like, oh, good enough for us. But everyone else was like, eh.
I can't remember
Platinum
who it was.
is amazing. We appreciate them.
I want to say it may have been Hideki Kamiya, but I think I'm just blaming him because he's like the most brazen of that group. Willing to bitch anybody out.
You know what my favorite thing is that he just blocks everyone on the internet. Unabashedly.
Still blocked.
Are you blocked?
I'm blocked because
blocked.
Stop.
But did you ask
No,
for
what
it?
did you say?
Sometimes people, he'll just block people because you ask for it.
Okay, back in the day.
That's so funny.
Stop. We were I can't remember what he brought up about, like, I think he asked what people thought would be good Smash characters, and Sean Hines said, Bayonetta would be a good Smash character. Basically saying, I think she'd be a perfect fit, and Kamiya was like, you're small brained or whatever he says, and then blocked him. And then as soon as Bayonetta got announced, I hopped on there and I said, are you going to apologize to Sean Hines now?
You got blocked.
Yes.
Oh.
Because he did Sean fucking dirty. It wasn't that long before, like, they announced Bayonetta.
You know, Kamiya can't have any toxicity in his life. So, Patrick, what does it say about you?
I'm so toxic.
Problematic. You're problematic.
Yeah, so I just searched. I am not banned by Kamiya because I don't tweet at him. And I don't think, other than say, hey, I'm going live with Bayonetta, I don't think I've ever said anything negative about it. There you go.
Why doesn't he just turn off replies? He could just do that.
You'd fucking think. Like, I don't get it with him. I think he just has fun, just raining down the hate on people. And, when he finally retires and leaves Platinum, the way he leaves is like he records himself hopping in a sports car and just driving off like, fuck y'all. The end.
For him.
It's all right. I got my money. I'm out.
That's basically what he did.
So I don't know if you've seen some of the discourse on socials about the whole Fox McCloud reveal. So a lot of people are excited, rightfully so.
Yes.
There's another group that are kind of upset because they would have preferred this to be just something they experienced at the theater. Like, they didn't want this announced at all. They would have just been like, hey, we're hopping off the galaxy. Oh, we're up to this Odyssey level. All right, now we're back to this part of Odyssey. And Peach and Toad are doing their thing in Subcon World because Wharton, Mauser, and Birdo are all there. And then all of a sudden, like, Mario and Luigi could show up, and then, there's Andros, there's Fox shooting them down. It's like, hey, Mario, good to see you. Like, oh my God, it's Fox. Some people are kind of wanting that to happen.
Nah, I like the way they handled it. I think it gives like that additional adrenaline rush. Like,
just before the movie comes out.
They're
gonna probably have more characters in the movie that we don't expect. So like, we know they're gonna go crazy. Yeah. Fox McCloud being announced is no surprise with the concept of there being a fucking galaxy. So, am I shocked? No.
Yeah.
No, we're fine.
And in hindsight, I can understand because, like, you can have that little buzz in there because do you think, like, I mean, people were going to go to see Captain America Civil War, but I guarantee you, like 1 million or so more people showed interest and we're going to go see that because at the end of that second trailer where he goes, Underoos! And there's Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's why
like,
I went.
Holy shit, Spider-Man's here? Okay.
I'll say 100%. Didn't give a fuck about that movie until Spider-Man showed up.
Which movie?
Civil War.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. As soon as I saw Spidey, I'm like, yep, I'm in. So it could sell. And like you said, I mean, there's going to be other things. And along with that, you don't know what Fox is going to do. So there's still a perfectly valid reason to go see the movie and check it out and see what's there. And plus, like, there's been leaks and spoilers and stuff like that with movies before. Like, I think everybody on the planet knew that Gambit was going to be in Deadpool and Wolverine before they went to see the movie. That was a pretty big spoiler that started leaking out. And you know what? It intrigued me even more. Because all of a sudden I'm like, wait, Channing Tatum is going to be Gambit? That's weird. I want to see what this is like.
Well, no, not so much weird as because he was like been campaigning to be in a Gambit standalone movie for a while. So then Ryan's like,
yeah.
I think though, what I'm remembering is that there are way more actors present for those filming just to kind of throw everyone off. And I know one of them for sure, like that didn't get leaked. That was a genuine surprise. Was Chris Evans showing up, and then everyone freaking out. It's like, oh my god, it's Captain America! And then it turns out that he's Johnny Storm. He's Human Torch. Is like, wait, what? Oh, like man, Deadpool and Wolverine is such a love letter to the Fox era of Marvel movies that it's unfortunately long gone now.
I don't know how, but Dana fucking knew that he was Johnny Storm and not Cap. Because, like, he was sitting there, and, you know, of course, Deadpool's like, wait for it. He's going to say it. And she looks at me and has a big grin. And I'm like, what? What? And then he says, flame on. And I'm like, what?
It's like, I'm sorry, what?
That's so funny.
I was shocked. I was pleased. What a good movie. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool to have, like, things that rope you in, but then you get even more cool shit when you get there. I don't see the problem with that.
I know. I will say, like, they've been doing a very good job with, like, some of the trailers and stuff for this. Like, they're not really giving you a whole lot. Like, you could, like, go freeze frame a lot of stuff there, but it's not enough where they're spoiling the whole movie. Like, there's still going to be a lot of stuff there that's going to, like, you're going to be able to, like, get your Blu-ray and, like, go frame by frame and find everything. I think we did that like the second night or so when we got the Blu-ray. I was just like, all right, I gotta find these references. Okay, I see the R-Wing on top of there. Yeah, he's playing Kid Icarus on the NES, and one I never picked up until I read about it later is that before they get into the Mushroom Kingdom, they crash through that brick wall. It perfectly makes the sprite of Small Mario from Mario Brothers. I was like, I looked at that, I was like, oh my god, I can see it now.
I missed it too until there was some random YouTube video that was recommended to me. It's like everything you missed from the Super Mario movie.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, oh yeah, we'll see about that. And then thing I missed after thing I missed after thing I missed. I'm like, was I watching this fucking movie?
Yeah.
It's just so many
or like when they're running to their first job and it's like one-to-one.
They're so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just so exciting and overwhelming that like you're just not gonna catch it. Like it's a spectacle, and when there's so many references smashed together, you're not gonna process it. So
no,
don't feel bad. Literally, don't feel bad.
You're gonna be like, oh my god, look at that! Look there! Oh my god, look at that there! Oh my god, look at all those Yoshis! It's just like the opening of Melee.
Well, we talked about the good with the movie. I guess we should pivot to the not so good.
The bad.
I'm not even gonna call it
two-ish.
I think
3-ish. I don't know.
It. I truly do, and I guess I'll explain why I think that they're dooming. So the other thing that came out recently is that Nintendo is slowing production of Switch 2 consoles. So apparently they have a bit of a surplus in, sales have slowed down, so they're slowing down production. And of course, the naysayers have come out and said, aha, here we are. It is the end of Nintendo. They have failed. And I don't see it that way.
I have noticed a lot of consoles at the store just on the shelves. But didn't Nintendo break a bunch of records with the Switch 2 coming out or something?
Yes.
Like, did they not break a bunch of records?
Yes.
So I feel like the people that really, really wanted it were able to get it, thank God.
Yes.
And of course, I would sell out. But I don't know. I feel like it's too expensive and too early.
It's almost like
for people that want to spend that money if they're more casual.
Yeah.
And everything Liz just said is like fucking marketing 101. And I can say that because I've taken marketing. So you've got two groups of people whenever you have something like this, right? At the very beginning of any type of major technology. You have your enthusiasts and you have your early adopters. Those are the two people that basically price is probably not going to stop them. The only thing that's going to stop them is availability, right? And so these two groups showed up en masse and just went wild. Switch 2 sold like crazy. A whole bunch of the software sold like crazy. You had a whole bunch of Nintendo influencers and Nintendo enthusiasts on YouTube showing off their day one swag where they pretty much bought every single fucking thing available, controllers and everything. And then people are like, oh, well, it's slowed down. They're slowing down production. Not halting, but slowing it down. But that's kind of the point. So Nintendo's expectations, based off of what was happening, is through the roof right now, is my argument. Like, their expectation, think of what you think Switch 2 should be selling, and they're probably thinking that times 2. And so because it's not getting there, because now they have to work more on the casual audience, and the casual audience probably looks at that $4.49 price tag and says, maybe later, then it's going to slow down. To us, we're like, oh, that's not good. That feels like failure. But to them, it's just like, we realize that we need to slow down and let the market catch up. That's not failure in my book, people.
They're just not printing more shit that they don't need to print. Like, that's all it is.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I just think of like someone like kills me. I think like last Christmas, it's like 6 months before the Switch came out.
Mm-hmm.
My nephew that loves the Switch, my brother got him an OLED Switch, and I was like, just hold out for Switch 2, and then Switch 2. And it's like, that marginal difference of spending like $100 is such a big deal, but it's like, bro, you're buying an OLED Switch. Literally, brother.
Yeah.
Just hold out and get the new thing, because he had like an old Switch, and it was just kind of like failing on him, and I'm like, dial it down. Just get a Switch 2. But like, when it comes to like families or parents, like I'm thinking of mom and dads that don't understand. You know, they're gonna see that $500 plus
Right.
and freak out. And there's not enough games. And also, I think when I think of like parents that don't understand gaming, they're gonna be confused about Switch 1 and Switch 2 versions, and like, what are these upgrades? Blah 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 blah. There's a lot of questions that the general public, casual people, especially parents that don't game with children that want these things, it's so confusing. And the children are what sells these things probably the most, aside from us adults with money.
That's pretty much it. I mean, you have to know your audience. These are people, like I said, the enthusiasts and the early adopters. They're the ones that wanted to grab it. Casuals, I mean, they're going to need to be convinced a little more. Right now, there's no major sales or anything like that, so there's really nothing on the table to convince them. I'm telling you, they are going to sell.
Hell no, Nintendo's not going to be doing any sales. They did not have like a greatest hits collection on the Switch yet, which is insane. Let's think about it. That's insane. I understand the Wii U did not have a long enough lifespan to have a greatest hits. It didn't make sense to have a greatest hit on Wii U at all. But the fact that the Switch doesn't have like, let's call it a $30 greatest hits, because no way there's going to be there's not going to be a $20 greatest hits ever again, okay? Let's be real.
Well, I want to correct
if
you.
They had like a $30. Oh, do they?
Wii U did have Nintendo Selects.
They
did they?
Yes.
I feel like
I don't remember
about this every so often, how the fact that the Switch does not have any Nintendo Select or Player's Choice.
Like
let me see.
Nintendo Selects, the Wii U was doing so bad that was the perfect time for them to have Nintendo Selects, to push software and try to keep that thing afloat. And that's exactly what they did with like major stuff. Like Pikmin 3 was a Nintendo Select. And
bro, is there box art variant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even remember seeing this. I guess I bought everything brand new on Wii U when it came out.
Yeah, so
because I was an early adopter. I wanted it.
There was.
Let me look this up.
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Wind Waker HD, Lego City Undercover, Just Dance 2015 for some reason. The NES Remake Pack, Nintendo Land, Pikmin 3. Yeah, because
Oh my god, there is.
Pikmin 3 would have been that
I
one
never even acknowledged these because I had them all brand new when they came out.
Yeah, same.
Pikmin 3 would have been that one because Pikmin 3 had such a low production run at first that they were starting to become rare and people were starting to resell them. So then Nintendo made a select line of them. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed and Super Mario 3D World.
Oh, I see it. Oh my god. I didn't even realize because I literally bought all these games brand new.
Yeah. So they did have a lineup of Nintendo Select games for Wii U, and they needed that because that console it was doing so shit. And I know people are pointing out like, oh, greedy Nintendo, they didn't have any selects on the Switch. Have you seen how many they sold? They don't need to. That's why they didn't do it. So here's
I want games cheap though. Come on. Well, I have so many holes in my Switch catalog that I refuse to spend full price.
Here's the unfortunate fucking thing if you're a fan and you want cheaper games for the console you like. You need it to fail. You do need it to fail. The more it fails, the cheaper the games. That's just the way it works. Because then they need to give you deals. They need to reel you in. Right now, as well as they're doing, even when people are doom and glooming, they don't need to give you shit. That's the bad thing.
If anything, with the last generation, Nintendo did the opposite. They didn't lower the price of their games. They increased them.
And did just fine.
Like, Switch 1 games are like $85 now, Canadian. So, I don't know what they are in America, but I'm pretty sure, like, did the Switch 1 games increase the price for you guys?
I think with that increase where they were doing
like
an across-the-board thing, yes, I think they did.
Yeah. I'm actually dying. Can you see I'm actually dying right now?
So I was just like, you want these games cheaper? Oh, fuck that. We're making them more expensive. Why? Because fuck you.
It's brutal.
There's no logical reason to make the last generation games more expensive.
Just money. I mean, there's your logic. Being money, that's what they want. Yeah, that's my tangent. It's just people who are saying that you don't understand marketing, and it's okay if you don't understand marketing. You don't need to, but to say like it's failing or anything like that is absurd. It sold like exponentially well, amazing. Compared to Steam Deck, it's doing fine. Certain aspects it even outperforms Steam Deck, as it should. It's a newer system. I'll say that. Anybody who wants to compare the two, if Switch 2 doesn't beat Steam Deck, we got some fucking issues. But even when it comes to more powerful things like the ROG Ally, that's not catching on as well as people would think. I mean, tech enthusiasts are picking them up, sure. But your average everyday person who is just wanting to play video games, and you tell them, here's the thing, you can put it on your TV, or you can pick it up and walk around. That works for them. Or you can hand them this thing and be like, here's this, it's kind of like a tablet, it runs Windows, maybe it'll do games if you do this. Oh, and the battery life is about 2.5 to 3 hours. That's a hard sell.
Yeah. Even like the portability of some stuff, because I'll give you an example, like our washer's on the fritz right now. So like for the first time in like God knows how many years, 15, 20 years or something, I went to a laundromat. And I was like, this is the perfect thing for me to do while I'm waiting for my clothes to wash. I can pull up my Switch and play something. Now, all my stuff's on the Switch too. So before I left, I threw a few games on there with the virtual cards and switched them back over. I gotta tell you, like, I don't know what it is. I just couldn't get into just playing a game portably handheld anymore while waiting for it to, because like I played a little bit of Mega Man X on the collection, played a few Castlevania games, but I'm just like for me, like I have to be sitting in front of like to have it dock. I can't play this thing portably. I don't know what it is.
So I'm kind of with you on that. I can't do the portable thing because usually it's like, oh, I have to pay attention, or I have to like passively think about something, I guess, if I'm on the go. But like I noticed that in terms of portable, the best thing ever is snuggling up in my bed to play games. Honestly, it's not even the travel, it's the snuggle in my bed factor. That's how I played most of my Vita games. If I didn't play on the Vita TV, I played on my Vita itself. Same thing with like my Switch and the Switch 2. It's mostly playing in bed. When I had my 3DS, I was in college, And I did play with people and the Street Pass. The Street Pass was a motivator to travel with the 3DS.
I missed Street
whether
Pass.
I used it or not.
Yeah.
So I do find myself like snuggling super comfortably and sometimes literally under the sheets if I'm playing a spooky game because it's more fun. It's definitely like the snuggle bedtime factor than the let's be on the go because I'm on the go for a reason. I got shit to do. And I don't like travel in a way that I feel comfortable bringing a hundreds of dollars device that I'm barely going to use, but maybe for a flight. And even then, I want to sleep and just chill. I don't know. That's how I feel.
I like the portability because I like to play games in bed too. Like with 3DS, I had like countless nights playing Luigi Mansion 2. Good times. But I also like the portability because if I'm downstairs and like kiddos watching like Bluey for the 8 millionth time or something, I can just put it on like a TV tray and like the new Pokemon game. Pokemon, I can't pronounce it. Pokopia? Is that correct? Someone in chat tell me if I said it right. Anyway, using the Switch 2 mouse feature with that is really fucking good. You guys tried it yet? If you haven't, do it. Thank yourself. Makes it a lot smoother than like using just the regular method of like, oh, go forward a little bit. Okay, now I can place the block where I want. Instead, just use the mouse feature. But, I mean, that's the beauty of it. You've got all these different ways. And I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know there is another portable PC that does the same thing. Not the RG Ally, because the sites don't come off on that. I think it's the Lenovo one. But even then, like, it's still not the same.
Yeah.
It still does not. And I think that one cannot be docked onto, like, a TV screen, so... I'm sorry, call me a fanboy, but Switch 2 still does everything I need it to do.
Can I be lame and confess for like 2 seconds?
Confess your sins.
I've considered buying the PS5 portable remote console so I could literally snuggle in my bed and play PS5.
Oh, you know I have one, right?
Oh my god, how do you feel? Tell me about it.
I think my router is shit, and I'd like my provider to change my router, but when the router's not being shit, it is the greatest experience I've fucking had when it comes to PlayStation and not, like, having the TV available. Because the screen on that thing is bigger than Switch 2, so it feels really
literally,
good.
like, my bedroom, the main TV is just outside my bedroom, right there. But am I playing my PS5 on the couch? But do I think about playing my PS5 when I'm snuggling in bed? All the time.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I do it.
Do I need this? Do I need this?
I don't think latency is terrible with it, honestly. It's honestly as good as your internet provider. It's your ISP that's causing the problem, not the product. That's what I would tell people. If your ISP is doing
I just
what
have
they
like
should
a
be doing,
local network situation and make it work. Like, please, can we LAN this shit so I can lay in my bed?
you can buy a gamer router.
Tell me more.
I'm a gamer.
Yeah, I think you can really get a router like that has like a higher transfer rate, but they're pretty fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Well, okay, then I could just buy a second PS5 and actually put it in my bedroom at this point.
I don't think they're that expensive, Liz. I think it would still be a discount.
Am I spending like how much is the PlayStation 5 thing? Is it like $250?
The PlayStation Portal? No.
Oh yeah. God, that's like really expensive.
PlayStation Portal?
How?
It's $180.
I'm sorry?
The PlayStation Portal, it's $180.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said like 200.
That's in America. In Canada, the only country that matters. It's $269.
Yeah, if you wanted to right now, you could go on Amazon and you could get the PlayStation Portal. You could get a hard shell carrying case.
Hold on, I'm foregoing Amazon. I have an Amazon grudge right now.
Fuck.
So
I'm trying to help you. Damn
I
it.
do see this 30th anniversary version that looks like a PlayStation 1. That looks pretty nice though. But this one's 300.
Jesus, Canada. Stop it.
Yeah, I
You're
don't think I would get
$199.
this, is I don't play PlayStation 5 enough to warrant like networking it up to my living room or up to my bedroom. If I did, it would be solely just to go back to the Pixel remasters and get all the trophies I missed.
Well, I
Mhm.
like Astrobot. I'm all about playing
Dude,
Astrobot.
Astrobot is still not on sale. What the fuck?
That's one of their
Actually.
key games. They're not going to put it on sale for a while.
Bro, what happened to them selling greatest hits when they become greatest hits? Come on.
That thing sold like a Nintendo game and became a Nintendo mascot. They're treating it like that shit. That is the
I want
only
it for like
game that's
$20
come out in
and I'll
like
be
how
happy.
long? Okay. I'm putting it out there right now, and people we'll see if Chad agrees with me or not. But Astrobot almost fucking out Mario'd Mario, like straight up.
I'd
Blake
say
to
so.
it, it's great.
Someone stands correct. Whoever said it, it is on sale right now on the storefront. It's 34% off.
Oh, that's
No,
not
I want
bad.
physical. Come on. You
Oh.
know me. Come on.
I want physical too, so I have a physical.
Speaking of physical, should we like
It's
segue
like
into the
$50
other
all the time.
Nintendo news that came out?
Yes.
Wait, what's the other Nintendo news?
Oh, you don't know about this?
I guess I didn't.
Okay, so they are going to make digital games cheaper than physical games.
Oh, that's right.
So I think it's starting
forgot
with
about that.
Yoshi's Storybook game there. So like it's $10 cheaper on the eShop than it is if you just go buy it physical. Which I don't remember, like again, like pricing in the States versus Canada is a little different there. Like brand new like Switch games are $100 here. First party Nintendo is $100. So does that mean that my digital purchase is going to be 100 and it's going to be 110 in Walmart or something?
Yeah.
But yeah, they're saying starting with the Yoshi game there and all their next first party stuff, it's going to be digital will be cheaper against physical, which it should have been for the beginning because you're not paying
really
for
should have
packaging,
been.
you're not paying for the manual, you're not paying for distribution, you're not paying for any of that shit. It's just I'm paying for the license on my console, boom, put it on there.
Right. No, I agree. I would always rather go physical than digital. Like I've got, and I'll bring this up again so Liz can scowl at me, give me the mean look. I have like I think over 100 digital games on my Switch account, but those were from sales. People are saying like it's got to be stupid cheap. Yeah, I was grabbing stupid cheap as it was.
Oh my god,
through.
Patrick, you should look at my PlayStation library. Insane. Insane. Okay. I understand.
Stupid
Move on.
cheap. Grab it while you can.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it's got to go. Usually, I would want it to be fully physical. I don't typically go with digital like the major titles because when do you really ever get a deal with that? I think I used like their voucher system to get like 2 of their major games before, but other than that, like not really. I got Captain Toad Treasure Tracker digitally instead of physically, but I don't know. It's probably been a while since I told this story. They know what I'm talking about, but not everybody listening or watching live know what I mean. So, at one point, and thank you to Wario64 for letting everyone know this, Walmart made a little oopsie on their website, and they were selling the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker DLC for $3. But what it actually did gave you the entire game and the DLC for $3. So, got me a little bit of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker plus everything for $3. Yes, the code worked. Yes, they allowed me to keep it. What are they gonna do? Take the code back from me?
In some cases, they can.
I was too quick.
I do see there are some companies that just go like, all right, RB, just keep it. I think that's how I got God of War Ascension on the PS3 back in the day for like either $10 or free. I can't remember. But there was one point where on Steam they had relisted TMNT Out of the Shadows. That was the one that played a little bit like Arkham. And they had like those weird. Yeah, there's a weird design to the turtles in that game.
Huh.
But it got delisted because Of course it did. Activision, gets these licenses. The games stay on store shelves for like 2 years or something, and then they get delisted because they lose the license. Which, funnily enough, as of recording, you have 5 days to get the Jurassic Park retro collections because those are being delisted at the end of the month.
Delistings are so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
That
And I don't think
that
they have
legit
not put them
pisses me
on
off.
sale on the Switch, which is what I wanted like all my collections to be on. So I'm like, I guess this is gonna have to go into the ether.
It's just like we're gonna hark back and bitch about this a little bit again, but the Transformers games that you and I love, War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron.
Yep.
2 of the best fucking games of that generation. Loved them to death. Loved the online play. Loved the co-op. All of it was so good. Oh, it's got to be delisted. I mean, I've got my physical copies for 360 still, but I can't play them online now, can I?
I do too, and holy shit. Yeah, that was the thing too. Once they delisted them, they shut the servers down.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
But if you ever wanted to play them, Rohan Moon, the guy who does like all the repacks and stuff, you can get War for Cybertron, and if you use the Ramen VLC, they have private servers set up through there.
I guess that's another topic where we can bitch about that. We can bring up the Stop Killing Games campaign, because I fully
tell me more. I'm not familiar.
Oh, you really don't know about the Stop Killing Games campaign?
No, I'm not, I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know.
It was
okay.
It was a campaign. We'll make it really quick, a quick TLDR, because we're pretty much at the end of the episode. But basically, some people were getting together and proposing legislation that they were wanting both U.S. and EU to adopt, where basically for any game that goes offline, where the original publisher doesn't want to support it, doesn't want to be the ones to give you servers anymore, whatever, that legally you still have the ability to create and maintain your own server so the game can keep going. Like, that's on you.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what they were trying to push.
When we buy digital games, we're buying a license, not the actual game. That's the problem with digital. It's a license.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even with the physical games like Transformers, you can play online. But if Stop Killing Games actually got legislation pushed forward, if like politicians actually listened, wouldn't that be crazy? Then we would be able to have like our own Reset Press War for Cybertron server so everyone could play. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. But I don't think that went anywhere, unfortunately, because it's digital rights and ownership rights. Who needs that? I don't think Washington cares about that at all.
No. And it'll be interesting to see too if this actually takes out, because like there are some people that will bring back old games and keep them alive, and the publishers will just be like, "Cool, keep going with that." Like Epic will, like an Unreal Tournament, like, "Oh yeah, we got fan servers going for all this," and Epic's like, "Okay, cool, let it keep it going." And someone recently just made a fan server for, I don't know if you ever played Marvel Heroes Omega. It was like top-down isometric, almost like a Diablo, but it was with Marvel characters.
Oh, nice.
My wife, Melanie, played that all the time, and then they shut the servers down before I had a chance to play it. But now apparently they're back. Like, fans have put a server back up for it, so you're ready to go with that.
Wow!
I'm interested to see.
Go them!
I'll be interested to see if anyone takes, because don't know if you've seen this in the news real quick. I guess a quick side of this, but Epic laid off 1,000 employees, and because of that, in Fortnite they are canceling Rocket Racing, the Ballistic, which is like their version of Valorant or CS:GO, and the Battle. They're canceling one of the music festival games. I don't know if it's like the actual one that's like Rock Band, or if it's the one that is there was another one that was like a hub that you could go to. I'm trying to remember which one. But yeah, those are shutting down.
It sucks that they've done that, and that's why I haven't logged on in a long time. I feel foolish for sinking as much money into that game as I did, but maybe they'll stop being dumbasses. I don't know. Yeah, that's what we could say. That's our stop that we'll push. Stop being dumbasses. Epic Games.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to see all the Stop Killing Games support in chat. That's awesome, guys. I wish it would have gone somewhere, but you never know. It may still just rise back up, and maybe we'll get somewhere. It'd be nice. But I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up because usually we do stop it at the top of the hour, and we've gone a little bit over, but you know what? We had some fun here. I think next time we're probably going to get to another piece because there was a missing component to tonight's discussion we didn't get to. Little missing component last time. Next time, we're going to compare, because it's just around the corner, year 1 for Switch and year 1 for Switch 2. See how the comparison goes.
It's not been a year since the Switch 2 came out.
3 months and it'll be.
No.
Yes.
It's been that long? Wow.
Yep, came out in June.
You're right, because I had pre-ordered at my old job, and then I switched to the other job, and then they're like, oh my god, it's being delivered today. What do I do?
Yep. We're going to be at year 1 before you know it. So we're going to do a little comparison.
Yeah, so we have April, May. Yeah, because here's the thing. We know the forecast of what else is coming out in the next month or two, unless Nintendo drops like a big surprise. So I feel like it would be... It's fair to do that. We'll beat Scott the Woz to it.
Yes, we'll beat Scott the Woz to it, and we are going to talk about actual exclusives. So that means when we talk about like Switch 1 and their starting exclusives, Breath of the Wild does not count because it was not an exclusive. So it should be fun.
Dang.
We'll see you there, guys.
All right, guys, have a good night. Thank you.
Thanks for
Good
watching.
night.